Today we're playing the Sokuho Total Overhaul mod for Bannerlord, and we're gonna be taking on the high seas. But our story doesn't begin here, so let's go back to our humble beginnings. As we start our adventure, Ashikaga Yoshiaki, with the aid of Oda Nobunaga, has declared themselves the rightful shogun of Japan. The armies of the Oda clan march on Kyoto, and if they manage to wipe out any resistance in their way, Yoshiaki will become the new shogun of Japan. But that doesn't matter to someone like us, to someone in such a low standing. And so we begin our adventures by inspecting the troops that will help us do exactly what we need to do, and that is the people of Sanyo. And as we see, we have access to the Sanyo deckhands, the Sanyo Sea Raiders, the Hardened Sea Raiders, the Sea Raider Archers, and the Sea Raider Gunners. And so these are the units that we will be going for, especially now in the early game. We then go into the big city of Sanbonmatsu, where we buy our first variety of food for the road ahead and to level up our stewardship for extra party space. And then we head into our first battle. We find some looters in the woods, and we take them head on. I sneak up behind the tree and start my first attack, leading the charge and being bait. No! We had fallen. A little accident. It happens here and there, but our plan as being bait actually works pretty well. So we take their gear and we move on. And then I came to my plans. My grand plans of what we're planning to do, and that is taking Konu Islands. If we're able to hold these islands, then who will be able to stop us? We'll become the grand pirates of the Japanese island. But those are many seasons away, so let's go back to our humble beginnings. And we take down yet another band of looters because we need the money. And we need the money for the boats that we're gonna build. Okay, great misses from me. Wait, who's who? This is so confusing. Nice, we didn't lose anyone. Let's go! Our humble beginnings turned out to be a pretty good beginning. And look, we even have a cape. We were able to recruit 2 deckhands after this battle, which resulted in us being able to upgrade all our Sanyos to deckhands as well, giving us a full crew of the Sanyo pirate deckhands. And to test them, we of course go into battle, and we chase down some Zoku bandits, but it ends up being flipped upside down, and we are the ones being chased. But I take the chances, and I go headfirst into this battle against the odds. Now we gotta see who's gonna win. I just chambered him. Who's who? Looking back at this fight, our Sanyo deckhands definitely suffered in the weapon compartment, only having a small wakizashi as their only weaponry, while the Zokus here had two-handed weapons and even two-handed axes, giving our Sanyo deckhands quite the disadvantage. But now it's up to me. Can I make this work? Oh, we're actually losing. Come here. No! No! And of course I fumble. Like, come on, it's me. I thought that my swing speed would be faster than his, but it was a misjudgment and we fall. But we'll get back up again. And so I go back to one of the bigger cities, Yoshida Koriyama, and I immediately start reinforcing our numbers again to go back out there. And we do, in a quest. We accepted a quest from Bonai the Steward, who gives us the fair warning: take down the suspicious merchant, because they're suspicious, and they're looters. And so we do that. At least I hope to do that. After slaughtering these merchants with our ragtag group of an army, slaughtered, we go back to Sanbonmatsu, where we sell all the gear that we got, giving us 9k. Money that we definitely, desperately needed. Look at that money, man. I love this quest. I love this quest. After getting some money and feeling rich, we go over to one of the ports and we inspect the boats that we can build. Kokubune, Kobayabune, Sekibune. Kokubune is a very large, slow-moving transport vessel designed to move an enormous amount of cargo, but it's vulnerable in combat. Because this is like a trader's boat, and we can hold... Kobayabune is a small, fast-moving ship designed for skirmishing and reconnaissance. Ooh, this one's probably good for us. But it only holds 15 though. Now we have the big boat, Sekibune. The Sekibune is a medium-sized troop transport vessel designed for transporting troops across seas. It can hold its own in direct naval engagement. After getting educated in boats, we track down some more thieves because we need money. How do you get money? By attacking these people. And so money we're after. We're gonna take these enemies down with our bowmen. And of course, I'm able to miss absolutely every arrow that I shoot, which is totally not at all embarrassing. Dude, these arrows don't fly that fast though. Nice. At least we were able to hit that last shot, so I'll take that. We then take these riches and we go over to Iwami and we sell it, being able to get 5,000 dinars in return, which I'm pretty happy with. We then go back over to Yoshida Koriyama, where I start to recruit some Sanyo Jitsamurai, which are noble troops, which will help us a little bit better than the Sanyo deckhands that we had earlier. After recruiting some Sanyo Jitsamurai for a very long time, we go into battle to test their mettle. So we go up against the famous Zoku thieves. Look at those weaklings taking a bath in the river. This was a surprising victory where we only took 1 death and 1 wounded. Our Sanyo Jitsamurai proved to be quite useful. We then talk to Hikojuro, the toolsmith, who asks if we can help out with a caravan ambush. And of course we say yes, because with our new troops, we feel like gold. And so we help out to stop these pillagers from taking down this caravan, and luckily, our Jitsamurai have spears. Here's a little tip for you guys: when you're using spearmen against horsemen, do not put them into a square formation. Keep the line formation, but make the line formation tight enough until it resembles a square. This formation gives your spearmen the space they need to wield their spears, resulting in more and better effectiveness against cavalry. And thanks to our big brain tactics, of course it's a victory. And we only have 1 death again, but this time we had 3 wounded. After this, again feeling like gold, we talk to Daimyo Ryusoji Takanobu. And we ask him if we become a mercenary for the Yellow Banners. And he actually says yes, and he's willing to pay us a quite generous amount of 410 dinars per influence. So of course I'm gonna say yes, because that's a lot of money. So the first thing I do is go deep into enemy territory, where we actually find the Lord quite fast. And so we go to fight Kai Chikamasa, using our 77 Jitsamurai against his noble army. What a legend. We had absolutely blitzed down, walked down the enemy. Our Jit Samurai just ran in there and started slaughtering them. But now we had to deal with a cavalry gunner, and so I pick up a gun myself and I just give that enemy cavalry a blast to the past, making him see his memories flash before his eyes until he lays dead in the dirt. Finally, easy win. Moving on from this, we of course take all the riches for ourselves because we want the money, we need the money, and we get an upgrade to our armor, which is also well deserved. We then walk down to Koyama of neutral lands under our enemy's territory, and moving out of the city, we get ambushed by another one of our enemies, the pink banners, Mera Sokamichi. No! And so now we have to fight him. Being ambushed, we are also outnumbered, and the odds are against us. I'm gonna take out the archers here because they're kind of scary. There's only cavalry left. We can win this. We have now slaughtered the infantry, slaughtered the archers, and we now have to deal with the cavalry. And so we do that with our famous formation. And then we have to deal with yet another cavalry gunner, so you know what we have to do. We actually won this battle amazingly, and I'm pretty happy. And so, we take all this gear and we go over to Koyama. And we're able to sell all this gear that we got for quite a hefty amount of 21, almost 22,000 dinars. And we also reach clan tier 2. And so I go to Yoshida Koriyama and I'm able to buy some new armor, again, giving us a little bit of more of an upgrade because again, we need it and it's well deserved. I then go and inspect the port because we have some extra money laying around, and I start building 8 Kobayabune light ships for the future battles that we are going to do to have to take over the sea. And we also upgrade all of our Sanyo Samurai into Sanyo mounted samurai for some heavy hard-hitting cavalry. And to test this cavalry, we go against Kai Chikahide, who vastly outnumbers us. I died. Of course, riding in with our glorious cavalry, I'm the one to get shot in the head by a Teppo Ashigaru with a gun. So I sit there, watch our cavalry just absolutely horde on the enemy in a little ball. We do win though, you can see there's a lot of green, but we also took a few losses because of this. Actually, we took 20 deaths. And we get another armor upgrade from this Lord's gear, and I'll take all of that. Thank you very much. We then go back in against the enemies. This time I didn't die immediately, and we're able to take down a very small army belonging to another Red Bannerlord. After this, we're also able to upgrade all of our horsemen into horse archers. And so that's what I do, because the horse archers will be better on the sea as well. Speaking about the sea, here we are. We lure out one of the biggest lords, Ito Yoshisuke, and we drag him to the water, where we feel more at home. And we bait him into battle, resulting in the biggest sea battle that has probably ever occurred in this current game. Oh, look at us! Okay, boys. All we're gonna do, we're just gonna use our bows and we're just gonna fucking blast them. We're gonna blast them. Dude, this is so cool. We're gonna blast them. We're gonna use our bows and blast their faces off. Wait, we're not boarding, are we? I don't want to board. Oh, we're boarding. What the fuck? How did I board? Oh, shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fast forwarding the game made some of the troops fall into the water, which just immediately bricked the whole game and crashed it. And so, we're gonna relaunch this fight and retry. Guys, I don't want to board. Let's not board. Guys, we are not boarding. Hell no. I'm driving this shit now. Oh, they're boarding us, I think. They're trying to board us. No. They're doing it. Fuck. Yeah, let's go, man. I'll board. I'll eat you. All alive. Let's go. Well, I'll take your fucking boat. Boarding the enemy ship and being boarded ourselves with a little switcheroo, but sadly we were defeated. We couldn't escape the grasp of the enemy boarding. But again, on accident, I forgot to fast forward, and when I fast forwarded, the game crashed again. And so we went back in for another try. Somehow drive from the beginning. Oh, our guy fell. We actually win the boarding, but when I go to control our ship again, the game bricks itself. The game crashed. Making it crash yet again. It seems like the game doesn't want us to be the sea pirates that we so want to. It seems like the pirate lords will have to return another day. And hey, you better subscribe right now, because if we get to 10,000 subscribers, I might be doing a 24-hour stream. And yeah, you heard that right, a 24-hour stream where we might play a lot of different Bannerlord mods, or maybe even some different games. So you better click the subscribe right now, and I'll see you guys another time.